Hey everybody, welcome back to Leeds TV with a jubilant Oscar and an ecstatic Conor. We're here at Derby Station. We couldn't do it in front of the ground because
it kicked off a bit, didn't it?
Kicked off a bit, yeah. And we're pretty thankful with it. I'm sure you can hear.
Probably going to kick off in a minute.
It's going to kick off when they see us, yeah.
The bottle comes flying over, we'll just warn you in advance.
Yeah, but yeah.
Good.
Now listen, job done. Job done for now, half time, but we're not getting too excited. It's an excellent result, but we're not getting too excited because it's half time and you know, in the whole general aspect of the playoffs, I mean, we're not even a third of the way yet there really. Well, I guess we are, but we're not quite, you know. I think it was a good performance. We were just talking off air. Second half performance, I wasn't too delighted with. I think it was a little bit Leeds panicky, but listen, the first half we were completely in control, weren't we?
I agree. You know, it is only half time. I celebrated at the end, obviously, but you can't get too carried away. It's such a long way to go. Look, Derby will still be believing. You know, the way they finished the game was really good, but I think for the first hour, I thought it'd been really good. You know, I think maybe not created that much clear cut. Probably Roof's chance was probably the first clear cutter we had, and he takes it brilliantly. Let's be honest, it's an absolutely brilliant goal from our point of view.
I thought he missed.
I did, to be fair. But he just took it perfectly for me, you know, right into the corner. But yeah, the last half an hour was sloppy for me. I've got to be totally honest. You know, it might be seeming a bit overcritical, but we were sloppy. You know, at times when we had real counter-attacking opportunities. I think every time the Roberts have been playing, we might win that game more comfortably. I certainly fancy us more in the second leg with Roberts back in to catch them on counters. They're going to have to come out at us at home. They are going to have to come out. It's be interesting how Lampard sets it up. I thought their subs made a good impact, but look, at the end of the day, the back four today, absolutely immense for us. Berardi, Cooper, it's one of the best centre-back combined sort of as a unit. I don't think I've seen us defend that well all season.
I thought
years since I've seen anything like that.
Cooper once again stepping up and giving sort of justice to why he's in the team of the year. Just a rock, a leader, an inspiration really for Leeds during that game. I also thought, you know, Dallas, another. He's doing. I don't know what it is with him at the minute, but he's so consistent. He had that little bit we were talking about, that little bit of a side to him as well, didn't he? Like winning a little bit of fouls. You know, the Derby fans were getting a little bit upset with him, but yeah, I thought Wilson came into it in the second half, definitely. But at the end of the day, you know, it is only half time. We've got to get him back to Elland Road. But like me and Oscar were talking about, we've got Roberts back, we've got Bamford back for that second leg.
Different options.
Huge different options. Yeah. And you know, I thought, well, you know, special shout out to Jamie Shackleton. Unbelievable. Asked a lot of him, you know, coming on in a massive game. Leeds didn't look overawed, I thought, until the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, I have to say, I thought midfield three, if you like, of Phillips, Shackleton, Click. Okay, Phillips maybe wasn't entirely on it, but for the first hour I thought we had good control. I thought we were winning that battle. You know, I think Mason Mount was quiet. You know, we thought we kept him really quiet in the first 30 minutes. So it was only really Dwayne Holmes who I felt was really looking up for it for Derby in that sort of first hour. So you have to give great credit to ourselves, but Derby responded really well.
Very well. Second half was theirs, wasn't it? Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game of two halves, isn't it? I thought the first half, after the sort of first 5-10 minutes spell of utter madness from us, I thought we were brilliant, really. Maybe not brilliant, but we were good first half.
But guys, listen, we're 1-0 up. We're going into the second leg, 1-0 up, which is more than we could have asked for. I said on my preview I thought it'd be a Leeds draw or potentially a Derby win. I think me and you were in the same line.
Yeah, definitely 1-1 or 2-1 Derby. I felt.
It's a massive result. It's a huge result, and I was just saying to you, wasn't I? I think the last time I saw Leeds lose was Brighton at home in 2015-16, 2-0.
Bobby Zamora.
So good luck charm, guys. Good luck charm. But yeah, no. Scenes in the away end.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I've not celebrated a goal more than that all season.
Mate,
you're over like the other side of the
mate,
stand.
I think I was in the Derby end. But yeah, scenes and Leeds fans were calling again.
Unbelievable.
Moment one.
When we were getting a little bit pegs back, you know, just stuck with them. And yeah, it's just, you can't. For me, a place like this, look, it wasn't the perfect away performance, but you go into a top six. Someone who's finishing the top six, good home form, good form to come into. With
let's be right, once again, it's a bit part squad.
Yeah,
it's a bit squad.
We've had a winger at left back.
We've had a winger at left back who's been one of the best players.
A more natural full-back at centre-back in Berra.
You've had another child come into the middle of midfield to dictate a game against Bradley Johnson and Mason Mount. Yeah. Not only that, but you've also had Adam Forshaw taken off injured within 10 minutes, which normally can disrupt flow.
Of course it can.
It's a massive result, and with a bit part squad going to Pride Park, after one loss in 12, doing what we've done, we've beaten them at their own part, on their own park, sort of thing. Excuse the pun. Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable.
Yeah, we've got to take confidence from it, but I think both teams are going to take confidence. It's far from over. Look, it's far from over.
Yeah,
that's what I got. I wouldn't be surprised if Bielsa's very critical with his squad in the dressing room. We won't be in public, but I think in the dressing room he'll be really sort of saying, look, there's been times when the ball's fallen to us, we've won the ball back, and we just tried to lump it forward. That's not what our strength is. We sort of went very direct. It felt.
It was very unbielsa. It was very unbielsa, wasn't it? And you saw the crowd getting a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, it was frustrating because I felt there was one sort of spell in that 30 minutes where we started to really, get flowing passing moves together, and it's probably you thought that's where we're at. That's what we can do. That's what we can do to teams. But look, it's a strange one to analyse because it's only half time. It's not like a normal league game.
Yeah.
If this is a league game, we're absolutely.
Oh, we're over the moon. And
it's shirts off kind of thing, isn't it?
I think we were just talking about on the way up, me and Oscar there. It's a really, really odd feeling because you're buzzing, but you're also feet on the ground. Earlier on when we went 3 points clear at the top, maybe we all got a little bit too excited.
I think naturally.
And I think naturally with these things we've seen it happen before. Feet on the ground. It's another tough game on Wednesday, and after that we can celebrate that potentially. Touch wood. We're going to Wembley, hopefully.
But even then, even if we win on Wednesday, for me, it's only one bit of the job.
That's really half time.
If we're getting to Wembley, we're absolutely buzzing, but we've still got to go to Wembley and win. It's you can't get too carried away. Look, we've seen in Europe this week, comebacks do happen.
Liverpool, Tottenham.
Nothing's decided yet. Villa, I think we all fancy Villa against West Brom. They've got to go to West Brom now. Okay, they've got Dwight Gale out. You don't know what's going to happen. Liverpool lads with Firmino and Salah out. You know what I mean? West
Brom definitely have the depth to
replace
that.
They've got options all over the place. So it's interesting. Obviously, West Brom Villa's going to play before us. I'm not really massively going to get caught up in who is prepared to play. Absolutely not. If we get there.
Both very tough.
Both very threatening teams going forward. But similar in the way. Types of player. Like Stephanie Hansen for West Brom, sort of dictating things. John McGinn for Villa, sort of doing the same kind of thing. They're very similar teams, so there's nothing. I've seen a lot of this. I'd rather play West Brom. I'd rather play Villa. It's not that for me. It's whoever gets there deserves to get there, and it's the same between us and Derby, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Oh yeah, mate, and 100%. And it's going to be a massive game. I know they're going to have Martin Waghorn back.
He was a big loss.
He was. They had no real focal point going forward.
I thought Cooper just dominated David Nugent. Jack Marriott got a little bit more joy.
Waghorn's.
He's a bit more.
He's been the starter for the past 12 games, hasn't he? He's been in and around the squad. So I think that was a big loss for Derby. But Janssen back for us. Would he get in that squad? I'm not sure he would.
It's hard. When your back four's played that well as a unit,
not conceded a goal.
Hard.
Not conceded a goal as well.
When's the last time we kept a clean sheet? Wednesday at home, and before that it's been
probably Derby at home, wasn't it?
it feels like it.
It's been a while.
The defence has really struggled. I have said it's been a point which is controversial. At the back, I felt we have been better with Marriot at the back. I'm not saying technically he's better.
Just moves it quicker.
I don't know. He's just a little bit more aggressive. He's going for every single ball.
I think positionally as well, he's much better. I think with Janssen sometimes there's a.
I think Janssen's more talented. I think Berardi would admit that himself, but it's a really tough one. That either way, I think it could potentially be a win-win. It could potentially be a lose-lose. If Bielsa plays Berardi and we get beat. How did you play Berardi? If he puts in Janssen, we get beat. It's a potential lose-lose situation that. From Bielsa's point of view, but it'd be interesting, and I think the other thing on Martin Waghorn is he's finished the season well. He's not been a successful signing as of yet, but I think he got 5 and 9, I think. So
5 and 9,
you're looking at that and you're thinking that's a real potential, definitely better than the current options at the back. Up front, and I think he links it up a bit better as well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I mean, it's a long way to go. It's an old cliche.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to head back now, guys, so we'll sign off. It's got a little bit quieter, thank Christ, around here. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Leave us your comments. What do you think? What do you think of the overall performance? Did you think the second half was as good as the first? Are you buzzing with that win? Do you think that's it for us? Do you think we're on our way to Wembley now? There's definitely a couple of steps in the right direction there. And we'll see what Ellen Road on Wednesday.
Would you make any changes as well? Yeah. Would you play Janssen or Berardi? It's it's a straight shootout, isn't it? Really, you know, one's going to have to drop out.
Does Shackleton deserve?
That's the thing. You know, it depends on Adam Forshaw's fitness situation.
And Roberts, if he
yeah.
in that middle.
I think Roberts has got to come back in.
Roberts
For me,
is huge.
absolutely 100%.
He's huge. Yeah.
Massive.
I think we were saying, weren't we? If Roberts plays there, we win that 2 or 3.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Because when Ruth got tired, Roberts can come on and play in that centre forward position. He's a beast and can play in that position. So, guys.
Yeah, we'll sign off.
Sign off there.
And stay positive. You know, stay excited. We're nearly there. So you know, let's just keep positive, and we'll see you there on Wednesday.
Absolute fortress on Wednesday. It will be. It's going to be an absolutely top class atmosphere.
Definitely.
Last thing to sign off on. I'm glad the home game's midweek. It's in Ellen Road under the lights. Totally different, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, mate. It's a hostile place to come,
of course
and it will be like that. And Derby have felt the full force of that already. So hopefully that's going to play a psychological impact on those lads. And yeah, we'll see you in a bit, guys. Cheers.